Hey guys, how's it going? It's Clary Berry, and we're going to talk about the general crypto astrology video. You can really take this as not even a crypto general. You know, I may not even put crypto in the dang title this time. What do you guys think about doing more kind of people, videos, just leaving out the crypto a little bit more? I don't know. It's going to seep in regardless, but anyway, let me know what you guys think. I really do appreciate all the comments, all the views, everything. You guys hanging out with me, like, share, subscribe, finding me on social media, all that good stuff, making connections, and finding your tribe, right? So what we're going to do is look at the 29th here of September 2021. Again, just what's hitting us all. What's going on? What's going on this week? We've been talking about this week, guys, for a while. This week is supposed to be really big. And let me just tell you, we do have some big FUD aspects. Let's just say big FUD. Big FUD. I dare my intuition saying, maybe this is the peak. Is this the peak of the FUD? I think I might have said something like that before. And there's peaks and there's peaks and there's peaks, but there's a lot of FUD going around. In fact, some of the comments, even here on my channel, very, very, very scared, very just the emotional resonance, that they carry is very negative. And it's a lot of confusion because not just solely to this aspect, but it is a definitely theme we have going on. But right now we're going to first look at Mercury in Libra, in conjunct Neptune, which is in Pisces. So, this is not going to be great for the financial markets. Again, this is why there's a lot of fear. Part of the reason there's a lot of balance, things going sideways, people, not really wanting to spend money, they're just kind of in limbo with their money, give and take, doing the things they need to do and taking some for themselves as well. So anyways, we also have kind of a more negative aspect. Start us off negative here, right? With the, let's see, Mercury square natal Pluto. So again, that's the big FUD, and it's coming through again as being played as fools. We're being played as fools, and you guys, let me tell you, I'm glad that freedom and everything are trending these days. I really am. I've been, having very open ideas, very open-minded, conspiratorial types of, interest and research and things like that for decades now. And, I am glad to see that to a certain extent, but this is really, it's take the power back time. This age of Aquarius is we're getting to a point, we're about to get to a point where there is no turning back, and they're playing us as fools, but they don't know that we can fly here. They don't know that when we dive into our subconscious, we're going to emerge as a beautiful flower transformed, or a beautiful butterfly, or whatever here. So they don't know, and they're trying, they're trying to fight it. They're trying to scrape every last, piece of power, really, that they can have. And we see that all over with the elite here in so many ways. How to control the people, how to keep the people down, how to keep the people from voting, like all of this stuff. So that, these deep changes, again, they take time. They take a lot of emotional presence, and wherewithal. So again, a lot of people aren't thinking about finances right now because they're thinking about their emotions, and they're thinking of, they're just trying to get through the day, trying to stay balanced, on an even keel, and get their groove back from some of this crazy energy that we've had these past couple of years now. Okay, so that's a big, broad little intro there. So let's switch it up a little bit and get to some more positive aspects here. We do have Mercury trine natal Jupiter, not natal. I keep saying that. Sorry, habit. Mercury trine Jupiter. So you have your luck, you have your growth, you have your 10 of Pentacles. Now, this is counteracting some of this FUD. If this aspect did not have to counteract some of this FUD energy, then imagine what we could have. Imagine what a beautiful world this would be without, certain types of really, really 1% people who are trying to control the rest of us. Imagine. But we can't imagine because we have to be focused in reality. We have to be down to earth, and we have to take care of our children and our children's children. And we have to make this world better for them. And that's what the coins are about. That's what crypto is about. That's what blockchain is about. And nobody can argue with that. So, lucky energy, good energy, kind of easy, easy going, pretty good growth, Again, it's kind of speaking to that growth that you don't notice maybe over the days, or over the minutes, but you do over the days, or, something similar to that. So we also have kind of the peak-ish of Sun conjunct natal Mars. So this is another positive aspect, guys. And I don't know about you, but I'm kind of feeling, yeah, I had this in the pre-reading as well. So, yeah, this is just strength, again, for the economy, this should be pretty good things, cha-ching, cha-ching, kind of a stable growth possibly here aspect. But again, balance up, 2 steps forward, 2 steps back here. So let's keep going and look at see if we have some other aspects here that can kind of tip the scales, so to speak, a little bit. Geez, I'm getting in here with these astrology puns. And I don't even know if they're puns because they're really just allusions and references to Libra season, whatever. But anyway, so this next transit is ending on the 8th, and this is Mars trine natal Saturn. So this is one of your Saturn aspects especially with Virgo here, and with Mars in Virgo and Saturn in Aquarius. This is like it works, it's very attractive, kind of spunky energy here, bold. You could say get her done energy. It works. It doesn't even have to try. So yeah, and it's a lot about the follow through, checking those boxes, going back, making sure every step is done the right way, and really getting somewhere. So, okay, looks like scales are tipping this week towards the green. I don't know. Okay, so let's keep going. Now, this aspect is ending on the 1st. Venus in Scorpio is opposite Uranus in Taurus. So we've got those changes. We've got those issues. We've got, some of this limit again to our more positive energy. There is, ooh, guys, okay. So there is like some risk. There's definitely some risk. See how we go up and then down. Oh my gosh, don't you love these cards? I just got these cards. Let me know what you guys think. Treated myself, and I want to treat you guys too. Get some nice, bright, colorful, fun stuff to look at here. And just switch it up. And these are literally amazing. It's the Light Seers Tarot, if anybody is interested. So anyways, not affiliated with them or anything. I just really do, especially with this one. I just love this card. And guys, this is a Uranus aspect. This could go either way. This could be changes, but then it could go right up and go crazy. But it's also the peak energy here. You see, it's going to go up. It's going to go maybe up have some fun, get up there high. But, what goes up must come down a little bit sometimes. So that one is, this energy is ending on the 1st. So maybe, on through the week a little bit more, you'll see it come through. Okay. And then even later, we have Mars, opposite Chiron. This is back to some FUD. Defeatist energy. This one is not ending until the 14th of October. So again, a little bit later, and this might again just come right after we have some really good energy. So changes in our daily lives, changes in, and again, it's almost like we have some fun, we make, and I'm really just thinking crypto, I said I was going to maybe do it kind of more, but you guys you can still take the lessons and translate them into, your personal life as well. I mean, it's like during this Venus opposite Uranus, you know, it's like, yeah, don't take a lot of risks, you know, don't necessarily take a lot of risks this week. You know, if you're going to be working, you want to have that get her done energy, but you want to go with that, you know, step by step and follow through energy, cross those T's and dot the I's and all that good stuff. And again, don't listen to the fear and uncertainty of doubt, whether it's about crypto or whether it's about yourself. There's a lot of, it reminds me of that quote, you know, in society, we're talking about, you know, all this elitist crap and stuff. It's like, how do they keep us in the hamster wheel? How do they keep us buying their products every day? You know, and it's like, out of fear, you know, fear that we're not good enough. What better way for them to, you know, I mean, there's a lot of ways that, I'm telling you guys, there's a lot of ways that control us. I mean, as a vegan, like I said, wild ideas for years, it's like you really start to see the patterns. And then aging, wow, I mean, you really do learn a lot. Getting older is a gift. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling, but look at this fabulous energy. It's like, guys, don't fall into the FUD. And if you're running around, let me just tell you this. You have to believe, you have to know. Watch the Holistic Law of Attraction videos. You need to have balance and self-love and a good relationship within yourself. This is why we do our inner child healing. This is why we do our shadow work. And, you know, talk about like I said, the Holistic Law of Attraction. Because when you're having this peace and you're able to let go and kind of have that detachment from certain things, that's when you get what you want. That's when you get everything that you want. And it's like you realize that you have everything already. You know, you really don't need all that much. So, speaks to the simplicity. That Saturn energy is coming through. I'm telling you, with this Mars in Virgo trine Saturn. Yes. Again, this is not about, you know, opulence and it's not about the elite. It's not about the elite anymore, you guys. This is big. These are big changes coming with this Mercury retrograde. Not even mentioning Mercury retrograde in this one, since we talked about it so much already. Okay, but you see, like the baby steps, the follow through here, yes. Even keel, you know, if you've been spending too much on crypto, it's okay to sit this dip out. You don't have to buy every dip. You don't have to stick to it. Guys, I was doing a 25% savings rate at the beginning of the year. I wanted to do it for the whole year, and not savings. Of course, I'm talking about investing in Bitcoin and, you know, whatever else. We're, you know, all the, you pretty much know my top 3 faves. The top 3. That's just how I roll. But anyways, let us just keep going. I don't want to keep getting off topic because I have so much to talk about. But I find that here, you know, again, especially, this just gets better. This keeps getting better this week, even though there's so much going on. Okay? We've got fire. We've got excitement. We've got, you know, attainment. We've got success and, you know, achieving things here. So work it, you know, and the action is going to get stuff done here with that Mars, you know. And like I said, it's maybe not the grand gestures here, the little things, doing the little things for somebody, you know. If you're working on a relationship, doing the little things, that making sure, again, the little things at work, checking it off, the little things in your finances. Don't get wrecked. Don't you know, there's so many different ways to get wrecked, not just, you know, buying the peaks and whatnot. And selling the dips. So, okay, we are going to keep going. We talked about the FUD. We talked about Mars opposite natal. No, we didn't talk about Mars opposite natal Chiron, did we? That's more FUD. That's the defeatist. Yeah, we did talk about that. This is, I mean, it's deep healing. It's definitely, it's kind of face the facts about yourself and about your life is the theme. And Ace of Cups, yeah, this is an emotional. We're opening our hearts, guys. We're realizing, okay, maybe we weren't perfect, but we don't have to live in shame. We have to open our hearts to ourselves. Again, love yourself first. So definitely, again, check out this playlist. Lots of good stuff there. And you can totally change your life. Like, totally. Okay, so I just want to scrap all of this because we're going to get into kind of more some later energy here. I know it's so beautiful to look at. But, okay, so we talked about that. Now, ending towards the end of the week. So, you know, energy we've probably already been dealing with here a little bit. Again, and only, it's kind of fading out this week as a sun trine natal Saturn. So more Saturn energy. This is what's been bringing us some dips. This is the death and the rebirth card that we've been having. This is what's been bringing us the death card, you guys. We finally figured it out here. So yeah, this is, so grounded. You have to be patient. You have to hodl. This is diamond hands, people. Don't be paper-handed weenie babies, okay? Don't sell the dips. So, risk averse. And I like how we have all that great energy, and this is more what we've been dealing with. And what we've been talking about is a little bit more what's coming. Okay? This is, again, sideways / down red energy. And it's very risk averse. As people are not feeling like taking risks during this time because they're so grounded. They want to make sure, again, that they're doing everything right. They don't want to make any mistakes. They're very practical minded. There's some good financial energy in there somewhere, but it's not coming out really in this aspect with the sun, in Libra, balanced, just wanting to lazy around with the trine. Saturn, I mean, come on, this was not good for our finances, and with all the other FUD aspects, this is why we have not been having the best week in crypto. Okay, so let's look at also aspect ending the 7th. So again, fading out. Thank God this energy is fading out. Yes, please. Thank you. So Venus trine natal Neptune is also fading out, and that's just more. It's FUD, it's balance, it's very low energy, very kind of again, real laying low. And there's like secrets, that are there, keeping things a secret, and giving energy. It's like there's, yes, our minds are on compassion and serving others, and getting better so we can be better, to serve others, and whatever we can do. We're not necessarily trying to get ahead in the financial world and all things like that. So again, just another aspect that has not been making the economy in general, or the crypto markets in general, really great this week. Okay. And so much goes into that, but that's just the way that it is. So, let's see, from the 26th, again, another late starting aspect here, ending the 12th of October, we have the sun opposite Chiron. This is FUD. Yes, it is that self-deprecating, that kind of, we mentioned it as a theme already, kind of low, what was it? Lowest of the lows, or I didn't really say that. What was it? I can't remember exactly how I said it. It made like, the defeatist kind of energy. Just like, it's like, again, don't give up. Like, don't give up. The only way you can lose, at that point is if you sell low, is if you lose money, is, you sell lower than you bought. And otherwise you just wait with these good crypto choices, especially, you just wait. If you believe in your project, which you should, or else you shouldn't be putting your money in it just to get rich quick. I've got a whole list of quotes from different, not quotes, proverbs from different countries about greed. Check that out, look that up. We don't want to get too greedy. The big gains are made over time. Not in one day, 1 week, 1 month, parabolic to the moon, whatever. Ape, SHIT, blah, 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 whatever. Okay, so this is, again, both of those aspects. Ending this week is phenomenal. So, yes, they're over. They're both gone, so that's great. That's going to balance out the playing field because we had a couple more negative aspects that are still kind of peaking during this time. And those combined with this, not a good look. So thankfully, these are going to be fading off. So you should see an improvement in the energy 7th and 8th. Okay. Who knows about the days before that here again, because we're not looking at exactly, when these aspects are peaking. It's just here, kind of general, again, energy for all of us. So again, this sun opposite Chiron is not only just the FUD, but it's being able to overcome it. Something coming out of it, really it's us. And again, it's our intuition. The more we stick to our intuition, the more we listen to it and get in practice. There's really, I just keep reminded over and over lately to tell you guys to follow your intuition. And those who do right now, again, it's no small feat. Look at this, pigs flying. Pigs literally flying up here. Things, your heart's desire is happening that you literally have either always dreamed of or never even knew that you wanted something so wonderful. And again, out of the blue. So, wow. Okay. The thing is with this, there's FUD there, but it's being exposed. Again, secrets being uncovered, figuring things out intuitively. The healing that we're doing is helping us to kind of, again, get through some of the fears. And again, holistic law of attraction just keeps coming up. You get what you surround yourself with, and that will be amplified. Whatever you surround yourself with, whether it's, if it's clutter, you're going to have a cluttered mind, and if it's clear and beautiful, you're going to be able to be more carefree and feel good. And that's just scientific fact at this point. It's just like that. So when we get rid of some of the fear, okay, when we're having this transformation and getting out of, how do we get out of the fear? Well, again, it's being exposed. And again, the intuition has so much to do with that. We're just awakening. We're awakening from the inside. That's why doing the work, doing the inner healing work is only going to help you get what you want on the outside too. Because again, everything. And again, holistic law of attraction explains this and how to really, truly, functionally. It's almost like law of attraction for skeptics. It's so practical. And it's magic too at the same time. It's practical magic. So that's all I'm going to say about that. And then the last general transit here that we're going to look at is it's the 29th through the 14th. So again, just getting started here on the last day. Just wanted to give you a glimpse. We have Mars in Libra still. In conjunct Uranus. So there are some breakthroughs. Oh, then we get the stable one. Okay. Well, keep in mind, this is just getting started on the 29th. So that maybe these cards are helping me stay kind of balanced, and it's only an in conjunct, but there's some breakthrough energy. There's some excitement. Again, that might be some inner, that things within us are actually breaking through. Things not necessarily within us, within our home, within our daily life. Again, the daily life keeps coming up, the little things that we do every day. Okay. And these are, again, going to be exciting times. Again, not ending till the 14th. So it's going to peak, around the 7th or so, really, I think. So that's, should add some pretty good energy, and at least balance out maybe, oh yeah, success here. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. It's not going to be the highest thing you ever saw. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about that. And then also, I just real quick want to go through, we just want to talk about some of the aspects that are affecting us this week. That are more specific to the days here. And so we're still in our Cancer moon. And again, this is that homey vibe that, kind of we're all absorbed in our feelings, energy right now. It has been, and, again, processing those emotions, just great. And some of it's like the relationship issues that people are having right now are causing them to do that, to go a little bit deeper, especially, again, with this Venus in Scorpio, which it is our last week of Venus in Scorpio. And so, there's some things popping up. Again, it's like, what needs to change? What needs to change within me so that I can have what I want? That's kind of what we're looking at. And it's always a great thing to look at. And again, shadow work really helps. Like I had a program together, went back when I was selling it, but it's all free now. And again, they all go together. The holistic law of attraction, shadow work, and inner child healing. So check out all the playlists, like I said. And So on the 1st, we go into the moon in Leo. Gosh, so many twos, so many twos. So, you know, sideways week. Okay. So moon in Leo is going to be, you know, kind of fun, creative. But again, I'm seeing like the planning's coming through here. So many plans. And we're walking through, you know, we're doing so much right now. Definitely keeping busy, for sure. So we have, okay, and then the 2nd happens. Okay, so the 2nd is our day where we are ending it's the end of Pluto in retrograde in Capricorn. So this is again adding to our taking off energy that is gracing with our presence. It's taking off. We're going to be swept away here. It's like things are on pause when you're in, you know, the retrograde here. And this is, again, speaking a lot to the structures, the systems that are in place, the powers that be. And this is a hugely transformative time, especially now that this retrograde is lifting. Transformations that have been needing to happen. It's like it's been stagnant. We've been tiptoeing across. The things have been fine. You know, it's almost like things have been going kind of great. Like it's given the elite a little pause in the changes that they had the power for a minute is how I'm really going to take this, guys. And the stagnancy is ending. And so these changes are now going to gush through. It's like there was a dam and the dam is lifted because of all the learning that everybody's doing right now, especially about freedom, getting to the bottom of things, okay? Passionately with this Venus and Scorpio, right? We're really interested in getting to the bottom of all of this. And that's exactly what we need to do because there's so much FUD, guys, again, not just in crypto, but in politics in America and the country and the world and with the COVID and everything, like so much fear. And we all, deal with that in different ways. I'm definitely, this is all about overcoming the division. We have to overcome the division. And that's what every problem is going to be because we haven't done it yet. And it's going to be showing us what we need to do. So again, pay attention to the signs, y'all. Okay, so again, the fears are finally going to be exposed here. It's going to gush over again like a waterfall. So, and maybe not, this is still very Pluto though. It's slow moving. Okay, this is going to be a 4-week shadow period. So by December 1st, then you're going to feel the effects and then be able to kind of look back and see what a waterfall it was. That's auspicious. By, what did I just say? Write that down. Come back to it. By December, you're going to really, really, really be able to see that we've gone over at some point, gone over this waterfall. So that's awesome. Again, don't let the fear rule you. The fear will not bring you what you want. Focusing on what you do want. Cutting out the rest. You got to cut it out. You got to cut out the BS. Think about it as it's not just the top 5 people in your life. It's more the presences. So it could be people online or people on, wherever you're watching, whatever you're listening to, whoever you're hanging out with. These are all influencing you greatly. And that's why sometimes we have to go off by ourselves and get grounded. Am I right? So use these times, these crazy times to do that. If you have been or haven't been, if you haven't been, then you really need to. You really need to. But if you have been, keep at it. It's a cycle. We just keep going and keep digging and going deeper and deeper. So anyway, think it's going to be good. There's going to be secrets revealed. There's going to be truth out. Truth is out. Again, you've gone to the point of no return. There's no turning back. Okay. So maybe, it's good energy. It's long-term, really good energy. So looking at the 3rd, we go into the Virgo moon. People are going to be feeling, more analytical, practical. Again, maybe not so much about like taking risks, but so the 3rd and the 4th, I don't really think there's too much to note. But let's just keep going. Libra moon on the 5th will bring us into the new moon in Libra on the 6th. So this is This is kind of big. Okay. So yeah, there's a whole new world. And so maybe something happens on the 3rd and 4th. I don't know where. It's just based on, again, past readings and how this comes through really fiery and crazy. And we have our dark horse here. It's kind of like shit's burning, shit's going crazy. There's like really determined energy. Nobody's going to stop and listen, on this time. I don't know if it's really, this literally, you could take it almost literally and be like, okay, this could be like riots or terror, stuff that ends in destruction. But it also could just be that, that crazy, like when you're doing the dance, the tribal dance, and it's like, it seems like it's real. It seems like it's crazy, but you're really just like symbolizing things kind of way there. But anyways, either way, that looks like a definite exciting time. Again, even though choosing not to really look at much going on those days, but just the way also, it's like you wake up the next day and totally different energy. The whole world has changed. So again, between the 3rd and the 6th, guys, we are having something big. Something big. Okay, I think it's going to have to do with the whole freedom, maybe we're talking political stuff, whatever. Ooh, look at this stoplight. I love this, not even knowing the cards. It looked like a stoplight. It's almost like, okay, I'm not going to go off on that rant, but because I want to stick to it and kind of look at what we're looking at here. On the 5th, we have, again, the moon going into Libra. This is more of that kind of fun but relaxed energy, because this was our card here for the kind of like for the 5th, and this is just much more calming and centered, right? This is a time, people are going to be, it's a new moon. So, but there's definitely the close friends. It's not like, oh, let's go be social butterfly energy so much. But if you have like that, that really close relationship, then, you might just be, about it and about, there's definitely energy 3rd and 4th coming through with the home, of course, because you have Virgo and like changing your home, making a new home, something there, and making sure that, again, your home is a conduit to you spiritually, financially, etc. Okay. Our lives are, who we, it's the as within, so without, we'll just say it that way. Okay. So looking at the new moon, okay, for the 6th, this is we had the 2s kind of coming through as that balanced, stable essence. But we're definitely getting to some new energy. New moon, yes, new life. Okay. Again, it's almost like waking up and what happened. I really feel like the way this is coming through, like a lot of the things we've been worried about, because of the learning, because of the intuition, because of the emotional connection, etc., people are just, again, people are figuring things out. That truth that is coming out with this end of Pluto, Capricorn retrograde, it's huge. It's huge, but you're not going to feel the ripples of it until some more cycles come through. Okay. That's just how it works. But definite new beginnings in, not only with how we, it's going to affect everybody differently. And, that's just too much for this reading. But we have one more thing here on the 7th. Venus is leaving Scorpio and going into Sagittarius. We got our death card again. So this is like, wow, this is kind of like rebirth, death, like the cycles that we're going through and that we have been going through. It's a lot. And I'm not even going to lie. Like, it is a lot. So this is actually, guys, I think, and I've been talking about the death card. I need a drink real quick. Hold on. Like, again, I always talk about how, the death card doesn't necessarily mean, negativity. It obviously doesn't mean death. It's not like everybody's going to day, okay, knock on wood, on this day, you know, like we know enough about astrology to know that. But again, as we're coming into this Venus and Sagittarius energy, it really is bringing luck and prosperity, okay? And it really has, again, there's elements of that freedom and success, okay? And new interest, having broad interest, finding, you know, it just speaks to more people finding crypto, really, to be quite honest. New people, you know, new people meeting new people influencing people and influencing their whole philosophy, their whole worldview on life. And that's why a lot of these issues that we've been having, even just with the way that people, I feel like a lot of people are going to be changing their actions and what they're saying and doing based on, you know, some thinking, personal healing that we talked about with Chiron and all of this stuff. So, I mean, it's really positive. And when you look at, again, kind of this aspect of Venus in Sagittarius, it's putting it all together. We're really tipping the scales. We're really going to start tipping the scales of power and showing them that, you know, the old way of life, again, it's gone. We're going into the future. This is big. This is the age of Aquarius. There is no turning back. So hang on tight, guys. I know it's crazy times. It really is. And there's so much change. It can be, again, dizzying. It can be so much. And again, it takes those crazy moments, you know, in life to help to facilitate some quicker, vast. Otherwise, nothing would ever change if we didn't have, you know, I mean, how many crises happen and then eventually the world is better through whatever, you know. It's just, you learn so much when you go through adversity. And that's what we're all doing here in a nutshell. Okay, so yeah, maybe the 3rd. I think if I had to put my money on it, if there was going to be a big event, like I've kind of been acting like, thinking, I think it might be into the 3rd. And then again, kind of the 4th is like the calm after the storm, when all the birds are coming back, waking up, you know, it's like after the big fire comes through or whatever, then the birds come back and they'll like see what's going on, see what happened, see if there's anything left to, you know, to scrap for. That's the 4th, possibly. And then it's like the 5th will be more like, finally, we can take a deep breath and relax. We processed it. We need to, again, maybe have a little fun, you know, make a little love, whatever, just relax, you know, and not work, so that we can, again, just chill, you know, decompress, etc. And then the new moon is going to be that deeper level of like processing, where you're going to be able to turn the corner, see that there's stable growth in these new beginnings. Okay. And a part of it is, we talked about, you know, it's that phoenix burning the ashes, you know, down and seeing it's like that quote that I hate to say this too. People are always like, you know, you can't have the same structure, you know, you have to destroy something to create change, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So there's a little bit of that energy coming through here, again, around the 3rd and the 4th here. So pay attention, guys, pay attention. In every little video, we get a little bit deeper into different things, and I jump around and talk about different days and weeks and different videos. So there's a lot that you can just gain. So thanks again for every moment that you guys are here. I love you. Take care. I will talk to you soon. Don't forget to drop me a line below.